So why is it important to make sure that your environment is super positive when you are running a film project? Hi everyone, this is Mel Hurry from Mel Hurry Films. I am an award-winning screenwriter and filmmaker, and I am basically going to give you some guidance as part of my So You Want to Make a Movie segment of my YouTube channel. So yeah, why is the environment so important? Well, first of all, some of the feedback that I've heard from multiple people that have worked on set has been areas around humiliation, not having the right environment in terms of it being too cold or maybe too warm. So, again, trying to get like the physiological aspects correct, not enough refreshments, being told that, just to do your job and that's it. So, there's been no sort of collaboration involved whatsoever. Hostility has been in there as well, people just trying to get ahead, so therefore you've got the people that will just kind of do anything to get further in a role or in a position where they want to be. Nothing wrong with trying to get ahead, but again, it's about your environment, it's about your team, and it's about how to make a positive environment. So I'm going to connect this to something that I've trained in because I'm also a project manager and a project manager trainer. So this is all part of the theory around Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So Maslow's hierarchy of needs, again, has been adapted. It was first originally introduced in 1943, and it was adapted and I would say probably modernized in 1954. So I'm pretty sure that we could probably still use some of these aspects today. And my thing is to show you how it can be connected with in today's society. So one of the key things that the first point, excuse me, so the first point here is about looking at the basic baseline of your environment, and that is the physiological needs that a human must need. So we're talking about refreshments, heating, air conditioning, um, lavatories, okay, so bathrooms, making sure that people are able to have access to that, and not only just having an access to a bathroom but making sure it's clean as well. We are coming from lockdown. There was a huge health scare that was happening, if we think back to 2020 and up until like around 2021 to 2022. We're coming out of that, we've seen the other side of it, so we need to make sure that the physiological needs of our cast and crew members are looked after. So it is about making sure that there's adequate things in place for that. I know obviously we're not telling you to hire out something like the Ritz or anything for your film shoot, but it is just making sure that people are respected and they're given adequate needs that they need in order to do a job really well for you, because at the end of the day we want the best from our team. The second layer of that is also looking at the level of materials as well. So think about payment, salary, IMDb credits, all sorts of things. Now, I know you're not all made of money and you can't afford to kind of give everyone a full-time salary for your film project, but it's about making sure that people are looked after, because we do have this kind of money motivation in there. And that's fine. Yes, it's a passion project. It might be a passion project, but ultimately we are thinking about how we're going to make money. We do need to survive in this day and age, especially with inflation and cost of living. So yeah, so thinking about the salary side of it and the materials, the incentives, the motivation that's needed. Okay. The next layer of that, when we move up a little bit, is around the camaraderie and the collaboration, the teamwork, building those relationships in there. Now, going to the point of the hostility side of it, if there's a hostile environment, guess what? You're not going to get enough from your team. They want to feel that nice collectiveness and that community. The next part of that is, of course, looking at someone's skills, because it's about them feeling good about themselves. So, the way I would say the next layer of that is about making sure that they feel good about themselves, and you're able to collaborate and build on that. So, that development, that sense of development and learning on set. So, if you've got a few people that have got different skills, bring it on. Let's find out. It might save you a bit of money instead of hiring someone else to do it. Perhaps one actor has got a skill when they're not being used on set, and say, actually, I could help out with a bit of sound. I can help out with the DP side of things, or be an assistant director when they're not actually filming. Therefore, that leads to the top of that pyramid, and that is basically the self-esteem. So when you've got these layers, yeah, building up, so you've got the physiological side of it, you've got your materials and resources side of it, the money, yeah, you've got your collaboration, your community built in, you're being developed in terms of your skill set. Therefore, it gets to the top one, which is that element of building your self-esteem and you feeling good about yourself. So as cast and crew member, me being developed, I'm going to feel amazing and I'm going to want to do more. Not only that, you will also get to understand whether you want to work with them again, and also for your next project, you'll have a team.